Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. Just want to drop you a video to help you navigate this setup process for this 90-day plan. And I just want to congratulate you ahead of time and just say that I'm excited for you. And I do truly believe that what you're going to get out of this is going to be transformational in your health now and in the future. And also, probably more than just your health. This is the kind of stuff that when you develop habits, habits go beyond you to the people around you and often become generational. And that is the hope, is that the things we do now don't only better our lives, but better the lives of the people that come after us that we care for also. And so what I'm going to do now is walk you through the initial getting into the system and then also setting up the system to your liking. So here we go. Give me a second to share my screens with you here. So what you're going to see first is going to be an email that comes to your inbox from info@wellnessandprevention.com. In it, at the very bottom, is going to be a link to your patient portal. Click the link and a new web page will come up. Now, let me make sure that you're seeing the screen that I'm seeing here. Mhm. Okay. Now you're seeing the login. Oh, come on. Here we go. Now, once you log in, this is what you'll see. If you don't know your password, when you go to that last page, put your email address in, click forgot my password. It'll shoot you an email back immediately with a temporary password that you can use to log in and update the password. Once you get here, you're going to see in the top right corner your 90-day innate lifestyle plan. Yours may have a red box over here that says pending items to complete. Click on it, it'll guide you to the next step. And when you get there, it'll look like this. You're going to have a series of tasks to complete before you can start. Number one is to view the overview video of the plan. So if you click this box, there will be a video from the creator of this plan that'll give you some of the nuts and bolts about it. Once that is complete, you'll have to then do your lifestyle health risk assessment. Now, when you click on this button, it's going to take you to three separate things you'll have to do. One, input your current biometrics, height, weight, and age. Then you're going to have to answer about 70 questions that'll be specific to how are you eating, moving, and thinking. It won't take you more than 10 minutes to do it. It shouldn't. The last thing you have to do with that is a fitness test, which for some people can be a little unnerving, but it doesn't have to be. And so the fitness test has some specific instructions. And if you come over to your toolbar on the left and click on the Lifestyle Health Risk Assessment tab, funnel down to where it says Help. Then it says Perform the Functional Fitness Exercises PDF. Click this, and this will give you the blueprint of how to do it. Now, I've got some asterisks in here. We're going to have some different ground rules than what you may read, so bear with me. But this is the approach here. And we want to do this systematically so that as we repeat this at 30, 60, and 90 days, we want to make sure that we're doing it the same way because then it'll uncover, are we truly getting stronger or more fit in these areas? So first it starts with an aerobic fitness test, which the aerobic fitness test, you'll have the option to either run 1 mile, walk 1 mile, or row for 4 minutes as far as possible. The rowing, some of you may actually like that. You may not be familiar with it, but there are rowing machines at the Opelika Sportsplex you can do. And then as you row, the distance is in meters. You just do the total meter. That's an easy thing to do for people that have joint issues or some limitations that may keep them from being able to run or walk. Now, the walk is probably a realistic option for all of you. You're just going to want to find a place to do it that you know is a mile long. You can mark it off with your car, you can track it with your watch. You can go to a track at Southern Union or Opelika Middle School or High School to do this as well. Or you can run a mile. And so, just depending upon your fitness level, pick the one you want to do. Run it, walk it, row it. But then, after you've done that, you want to rest for 5 minutes. Let your body recover. Then, at the end of a 5 minute timer, we're going to do as many push ups as we can. Now, you'll see the directions are going to say everybody needs to do push-ups from the toes and from the toes. However, I want to say that if some of you are like, I can't, I don't want to, you're welcome. Do them from your knees. Just make sure you do them from your knees every time we recheck up on these things. Same thing as we do the squat test. Some of you, and hopefully most of you, can do a squat unassisted, as you see here. However, let's say you can't. It's knees, back, something that just doesn't really agree with this motion, or you can't do it quite yet. You can always just stand in front of a sofa or a chair, sit down to tap it with your bottom, and then stand right back up. Count that as a squat. But again, we want to make sure we do it that way every time we do it so that as we remeasure, we're getting good feedback as to growth that we're experiencing. And then lastly, we're going to hold a plank after we rest another 3 minutes. Again, the goal is to go toes and elbows. If you can't, go knees and elbows. And we want to hold it for the maximum number of seconds possible. Make sure you breathe. And whenever your tummy hits the ground, then that's when your timer's up. And if there's something that you cannot do, don't want to do, don't want to modify, you are welcome to just put 0 for your score. And so maybe that may be your starting point. You may be, I can't do these right now. And then you may find in 30 days, 60 days, you're able to do more of it or some of it or a lot more of it than you were before. So the functional fitness test is there. Once that's complete, it's going to guide you back to here where your last step will be to complete your plan for success, which is just going to be a series of questions that are just going to really tap into your why is this important to you? And you may see those trickled to you through emails later. Now, once we've done those 3 pieces, we want to just confirm that our start date, we want it to be set for the 23rd. And once you've done that, keeping with your update, now you can preview your plan. So as you preview it, you've got your Eating Well tab, which is going to show you the first week's meal plan. You are free to change anything and everything that you see here. My suggestion is whatever you make for dinner, make twice as much so that it becomes your lunch the next day. It'll just cut down on how much time you spend in the kitchen. Now, that being said, have fun with this also. So here the breakfast is the Innate Power Breakfast. It's a cup of oats, fruit, nuts. If you don't like this, then change it. To change it, you'll go to the day, you'll click these arrows, you'll get a list of breakfast categories. Let's say we want to do the sweet potato skillet. Let's view it. Eggs, potatoes, peppers, onions. That looks delicious. This is what I want. Well, then we'll just go back and then we'll use this recipe. Now, as we go back to our plan, you'll see breakfast, Dr. J's sweet potato skillet. And when you find one you like, guys, feel free to do it every morning for breakfast. You don't have to do something different every time. Some of you are creatures of habit. I am. Some of you like variety. Make it to your suits, okay? Then, once you've established what you want, just get your recipes. You can see your ingredients, figure out, make sure you've got in your kitchen what you need, and pay attention to the preparation stuff they use too, like using coconut oil instead of vegetable oil, using butter like grass-fed butter, not a margarine or a substitute such as that. That's a big part of the eating well is what you're cooking these foods with. So have some fun modifying. Then once you've got your food the way you like it, now we want to come to our move well. There's three different types of moving well workouts you're going to see repeated: aerobic power, resistance training, and aerobic endurance. So the power is going to be one that most people are not used to, but it's really important for your results of hormone changes and weight loss and just changing blood test kind of numbers. And it's stuff where you work hard for a short period of time. But in this case, I've already updated this, but you're going to need to, because most of you are going to find that the automatic thing is set up to level 4, which I don't think there's many of you that are going to want to start here. Consider making all of this as easy as possible to begin with, and we can always make it more difficult later. So, for example, aerobic power is where we're starting. We're going to go to level 1, which is going to be 7 sets of 1 minute of walking or jogging as fast as you can, followed by 3 minutes of very slow walking for recovery. So that means 7 times you're going to go 1 minute as fast as you can, 3 minutes of resting, and repeat. It'll take you a total of 28 minutes. And let's say again, walking or jogging is not an option. You can get on a bike and pedal. Like you can get on a rowing machine and row. You can get in a pool and swim. You can do different things. But for most of us, walking or jogging is going to be the easiest accessible type of a thing. Come to your resistance. Your resistance training is going to be where we're building strength, really important for bone density, muscle strength, joint health. This will really translate into your chiropractic results as well. Make sure you've got level 1 through here. If there's something you just can't do, you can remove the exercise as a whole. I wouldn't suggest it because it's designed to work the whole body. That's one of the benefits. But for this, you'll probably benefit from having one set of dumbbells. Like I did this workout for years with one set of 25-pound dumbbells. And there's ways you can make it more difficult with that or easier. But get you a small set of dumbbells or bands. Some of you can even use soup cans if you want to. But the way it'll work, one set of 10 reps or less if to failure. So you'll pick your weights up, or in this case, you'll lay on the ground, maybe knees down, maybe toes down, do your push-ups, 10 of them. Or if you can't do 10, say you can only do 7, you go to 7 and you stop. Rest for 30 seconds, go back, do as many as you can up to 10 again, stop. If you can do all 10 on the first 2 sets, do a third. If you can only do 5, 6, 7, or 8 on the first two, don't do the third. Stop and move on to the next workout. Squats is next. Again, air squats is fine. If that's too easy, hold the weights. Planking, toes or knees, don't care, whichever's best for you. Bicep curl. Now you're holding your weight and you're straight to bend, straight to bend. Bicep curl to work this. Then we're going to do the shoulder press, and you can do both arms at the same time. Then for the back muscles, it's going to be a row where you're going to grab that weight and you're pulling to here, trying to feel the squeeze of the shoulder blade into the back. So, level 1 those, come over to your aerobic endurance. Also, I would suggest starting at a level 1 here also. And if for any of you level 1 is still too difficult, let me know. We'll game plan something through our custom exercises that we can build and add for you. Now you're going to have some think well exercises too. And these are often overlooked and underappreciated, but this is perhaps some of the most important stuff you'll take away from the program. And a lot of it centers around gratitude. It centers around your values, and it's going to center around some stress reduction type of things. Um, Really helpful, really important. The 3 pillars of health: eating well, moving well, thinking well. And so once you've got all this customized to your preferences, you're pretty much ready to go and you're waiting on the start day. So my encouragement, don't wait till the last day to get ready. Start getting ready now. And then each day you're going to have the ability to track your progress here. And you'll see it's going to ask you, did you eat well today? Did you move well today? Did you think well today? And you don't have to be perfect, but just In general, how do you feel? Did you or did you not? If you did, click yes. If you didn't, click no. And then you'll get a daily, a weekly, a monthly score here that'll give you some feedback on your consistency levels. Okay. Well, I think that gives you a good introduction. Know this, we're going to execute the plan for 30 days. Then you'll be prompted to complete a new lifestyle health risk assessment, which will give you a before and after of your results. And this is what those look like. I'll show you this. This is once you've completed the your body weight, your height, the 70 questions, and the fitness test. Then the report will look like this. It'll give you an overall health and wellness score, which is going to it's predictive of the direction your health is heading. Are you moving toward health and wellness or are you moving away from it? This is allostatic load is a predictor of future disease, really important from the research. This is an analogy we'll share more with you about later called the backpack analogy. Moral story is you want low stress, low weight in your backpack so life is easy. We're unpacking how we eat, how we move, how we think, and then some toxicity effects. And then you're going to get some data tables that are going to let you see, okay, here's the body's genetic requirement in this area. Here's how much of it my body needs. Here's how I started doing. Here's how I'm currently doing. And the colors will show you what's great and what can improve. So lots of data. And this is what you'll be repeating every 30, 60, and 90 days, which will give you the feedback to let you know, are your habits changing? Because if your habits change, your health changes and your life changes. So that's it. We'll see you again in close to 30 days. If you have any questions in the meantime, let us know. And looking forward to taking this journey with you, team. Y'all have a great day, blessed day, and talk to you later.